Yo, what's going on with y'all, man? It's your boy Q. Back at y'all with another video, man. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Y'all know the vibes, man. Damn. 0 for 2 yesterday I was. Um, I thought Denver was gonna win the series, bro. You guys, I thought the Denver was gonna win the series, man. I ain't gonna cap. But Timberwolves ended up winning game 7 on the road. 98-90. Uh as Minnesota advances to the Western Conference Finals to take on Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving. Now, let me dissect this game a little bit. When it comes to this Denver Nuggets and Timberwolves series, I want to say it had to have been the most interesting series by far out of all the playoff series I've watched. Now, I gave Denver the edge to win the series because of their championship pedigree and the experience that they've had playing with each other and shit. You know what I mean? So I thought they was gonna take the series, but like I said, Ant-Man and them boys had other, plans and other ideas. You know what I mean? But let's get into this box score real quick, man. Shout out to Minnesota though, man. You guys haven't been relevant for like 20 years or so now, and when they drafted Anthony Edwards, a lot of people were unsure about him because of like a lot of the things that he was saying before he got drafted, during the draft process and shit. But seems to me like this is definitely a pick that's paid off for them for sure. And if you go back and you look at it, in that draft that Anthony Edwards came out of, which had LaMelo Ball in it and James Wiseman, the Minnesota Timberwolves made the right decision. They made the right choice picking him number 1 overall. A lot of people thought that LaMelo Ball should have went number 1, but Timberwolves made the right choice, man. So shout out to y'all. But Jaden McDaniels, last night, 7 of 10, 23 points. Gobert, 13 points. Cat, 23 points. Cat really showed up yesterday. Conley, 10 points. 6 of 24, 16 points now for Anthony Edwards. Now, if you told me that Anthony Edwards, right, was going to shoot 6 of 24 for the night, 16 points, and the Minnesota Timberwolves were only going to score 98 points against the Denver Nuggets, the defending champions of the NBA, I would have told you that Minnesota would have lost. You know what I mean? But I don't know. We got to see what the hell Nuggets was doing last night. You know what I mean? Let's go ahead and look at what they did. Now, Joker and Murray. Murray had 35. Joker had 34. 19 rebounds for Joker as well. So Joker was basically doing everything for them yesterday. It just seems to me like a lot of the role guys on Denver, because I feel like this is where they lost the game, and I be saying this when it comes to being in the playoffs, you guys. The second unit matters a lot more than in the playoffs than they do in the regular season. Now I'm looking at this box score for Denver and their team, and you got Aaron Gordon with 4 points. You know what I mean? 4 points, 5 fouls. You know what I mean? Dude had more fouls yesterday than he had points. That's not good. That's a recipe for disaster right there. Michael Porter Jr., man. One of my favorite players in the league. You know what I mean? He can shoot the lights out the ball. You know what I mean? But last night, 3 of 12. So 1 of 6 from 3, 7 points. Is just not going to cut it, man, in the playoffs, bro. See, if Michael Porter Jr. shows up yesterday, the Denver Nuggets probably win this game. You know what I mean? Kentavious Caldwell-Pope as well. 5 points yesterday, 2 of 7 from the field. That's not good enough, man. You guys gotta, you role players and you role players gotta, play y'all role, man. Y'all gotta put some points on the board, man. Eventually, like the only 2 guys that were in double figures yesterday was Joker and Murray, and that's a recipe for disaster right there. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking that's where they lost the game yesterday. But Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards, man, good luck to you, bro. I'm going to be rooting for, I don't know who I'm going to root for, honestly, to be honest with you. But I would love to see Kyrie and Luka in the finals, though. So I'm going to go ahead and give my little prediction right now. I'm going to go ahead and say Dallas wins the Western Conference Finals against Minnesota, and they'll be in the finals against the Celtics, okay? So it's going to be Dallas versus Boston this year. Let's hope my prediction is right, because I'm a smart ass and I hate being wrong. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Moving forward though, when it comes to Minnesota, I do feel like now that they got Ant-Man, that's gonna be a good free agency destination now. Not because of, them being in Minnesota. Like, let's be for real. Don't nobody want to be in Minnesota. Don't nobody want to live in Minnesota. But people are going to want to play with Ant-Man, a.k.a. the next coming of Michael Jordan. So I expect them to probably get a free agent in free agency and go for another run again next season. You know what I'm saying? But I could be wrong, though. They could definitely win the championship this year. That's not far-fetched either, but I'm going to just say for now, I think it's going to be Dallas and Boston. That's just my prediction. And as far as things go for the Denver Nuggets, I don't necessarily feel as though they need to change too much when it comes to this team. I still feel like they have a championship team. I just feel like they need to get a couple of more bench players, you know what I mean, that they can rely on a lot more than they did in the playoffs. Like, Reggie Jackson, he's been good for them this playoffs. He barely played yesterday. Justin Holiday, Christian Brown, you know what I mean? They need more depth on the bench. Coming off the bench, they need more depth guys. And I think ultimately that's what cost them the series against Minnesota and them allowing Minnesota to win those first two games at home in Denver, which gave them the confidence that they needed to believe in themselves to be able to win a Game 7 in Denver. You know what I mean? You can't do that. If you're trying to win a series, you can't go down 2-0 against the team when you're at home. You know what I mean? But, yeah, man. But all in all, it was a great series. Loved watching every minute of it. Good luck to you, Ant-Man, and the Minnesota Timberwolves. As far as the Nuggets go, man, y'all ain't got nothing to be sad about. You guys had a great season. You know what I mean? But y'all was up 20 points at one point in this game. You know what I mean? For y'all to be up 20 points and for y'all to lose like y'all lost, you know what I mean? It's disappointing. You know what I mean? You guys were this close. You know what I mean? Getting back, to the finals and shit. But, you know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. It just wasn't y'all year. Y'all go ahead and clean y'all lockers out, man. But that's all I got for y'all, man. If y'all like the channel and y'all like the video, please like the video, subscribe to the channel. More content on the way, y'all. And I'm going to get up with y'all in the next one, man. Peace, y'all.